Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So we are still in this topic, the need for EA part 2, still on module 1. So what we have covered so far is in terms of the traditional approaches. So we have two traditional approach that we look into, which is first is the use of strategy and also programs. So we are going to proceed with the next part, which is the architecture pitfalls. In order to overcome the weaknesses in traditional approach, so EA is being introduced. However, the EA itself has its common architecture pitfalls. So the first one would be becoming submerged in the architectural content and losing sight of the initial intention of the EA, the reason why EA is being developed. So this always happen in real life where we want everything to be so elegant, but the content does not relate to the user, as the document that is being developed were being developed in isolation. So the second problem where organization wants a lot of things at one time. So they become too ambitious on the project. And the third one would be the architectural practice is different for every organization. So not everything that other organization do can be applied to another organization. So in terms of the feasibility of applying the enterprise architecture. And the last one would be the architecture being developed is not relevant to the current changes that the organization currently having. Now, is the enterprise architecture the silver bullet? Every architecture has its own dynamics and also restriction. So they have to be dealt with differently. So to generate architecture as well as to implement the necessary practices has its own approaches or things that need to be taken care of. This is because architecture is used to coordinate the content of changes that happens in the organization. So if the organization have nothing to be changed, so there is no need for any architecture to be developed. So the change here is the keyword for having the enterprise architecture. If one organization decided to employ the enterprise architecture in their own organization, so they need to be able to answer a few questions. So these are the questions that the organization have to answer. So please read this one from the reference note. How do organizations answer these questions that we have before? So they will need to come up with an architectural vision. So this architectural vision comes together with a plan. So in the plan, it will describe on how to generate the architectural product and what role will the architect plays in the process. Architectural vision is a vision that clarifies what you wish to achieve in your organization in terms of its architecture. So there are three architectural factors that need to be examined. The first one is the product. Okay, you want to find out the direction of the product. And then the second one is the process, to identify the best step that you can take in order to improve the architecture function. And the third one is person. So to find out who are the person or the criteria of the person that is going to fulfill the role of an architect. So we can say that this vision provides an important guideline for choices and decision to organization architectural function. So all of these things will be developed into a plan. What if we don't implement any enterprise architecture in organization who needs changes? So the absence of the enterprise architecture presented the following risk. These are the risks that can be found. So please read them from the reference note. I'm not going to read them all to you, yeah? Now, to avoid these organizational risks and benefit from the advantages, so we can use EA. So why EA? Because EA can be used as a strategy in order to achieve the organization's mission. We have finished on the need for EA. Sekejap je kan? So we will continue other topic in the next video. So thank you everyone for paying attention. Assalamualaikum.